by far the second grossing crop in America, and it's illegal. It's number one in California. Billions, folks, billions of dollars.
Me personally, I think that marijuana should not be legalized because it's not a drug that really serves any, useful purpose. Most drugs, like maybe aspirin, serves a purpose.
I'm for it, dude. Like, I've never really been a smoker, but there are a lot of benefits that are going to come through with it, so I am for the legalization of marijuana.
If people want to self-medicate, why not marijuana?
So why legalize it? Because then you might as well just go ahead and legalize meth. You might as well go ahead and legalize crack, because they're the same category of drugs.
Although marijuana is not supposed to be such a harmful drug, it is a harmful drug. It's a drug where you can be totally dependent. It's mind altering. You can lose everything.
Marijuana is not a bad thing. People don't die from marijuana. You can't overdose from marijuana.
It really depends on the personality of the person. If you're able to smoke and relax but still get your work done, then I don't see any negative effects. Apparently, it kills brain cells. I don't know about this scientific fact. And other than that, it just makes people really lazy and really hungry.
People have lost their jobs. They've lost their mind. They've lost everything. They've lost their freedom off of marijuana.
Well, marijuana, I know, tends to make you forget things. So if you're a smart guy trying to learn things, marijuana is not one of the drugs of choice because it makes you dumb.
A lot of marijuana facts are distorted and aren't necessarily the facts.
70 to 80%.
Probably looking about 45, 50%.
So I say that the population that smokes marijuana could be 75%.
99.35%.
Probably about 40. About 40. I don't think half, but I think there's quite a few.
I'd probably say 50.
40 to 50% smoke marijuana in Denver.
What about the country?
Oh, country's a little different. I mean, California, Colorado, Oregon, and New York are probably the most prominent smoking states. So for country, I would say probably about 25 to 30% smoke.
There's more money to be made as a whole. In other words, for all of us to benefit from it being legal instead of a select few benefiting from it being illegal. And I mean that if we were to legalize it, the tax from it would benefit all of us. The fact that it's illegal benefits a select 2%.
It would, but only to a certain extent. I mean, we're so far in debt. One little factor is not going to really help boost our economy as much as we'd like to see it.
No, it would probably hurt it more than it would boost, because then you just get more junkies that would just still steal more. I mean, people steal alcohol. They steal whatever. So you legalize it, you might get some taxes, but then you get more junkies.
If companies were able to take marijuana, turn around and make it a brand, such as Coors, Bud Light, package it, distribute it in mass quantities, our economy would boost millions, if not billions of dollars.
It might boost the economy initially, but once they legalize it, how's it going to boost the economy when all you have to do is just plant it in your backyard and grow it yourself? So, how are they going to make any money? How are they going to tax it when you could just grow it in your backyard?
R.J. Reynolds and major cigarette companies have been ready for this conversion since the late 50s. So there's money to be had. There's industries to be saved. There's a way out of this economic mess. There's a way to finance schools, and there's a way not to do all this with increasing your income tax.
I guess just keep it away from kids, Because there should be a choice if you smoke it or not. That shouldn't be brought up around it.
You'd have to be 21 or older.
For substance control, I mean, of course, you shouldn't be able to smoke and drive at the same time. It's the same as alcohol in that sense.
21, maybe younger, so maybe 18, so they can get kids used to it a little bit more. Other than that, same thing with driving under the influence.
You'd have to be 18 or older. You wouldn't be able to drive under the influence. It's here, and people are doing it all around you. Doesn't make it right, but it's happening anyway. And I'll say this again, it's not a controlled substance because it's out of control. How do you control it? You legalize it and regulate it.